Hello everyone, Commander Kingfish here, and we're going to be playing Empyrion Galactic Survival. Starting a new game. I've been playing it a bit so I could get comfortable with all the controls. So I'm going to be doing a short series on the game itself and just kind of doing some odds and ends. There's a lot of things that I've had to learn, and maybe I can help you all along the way. So let's start a new game. And we're going to start on Acua, and so we're all set. So let's get started. The game itself really can challenge you in just understanding it, but it's a great game. So one of the things that you'll see here, it's important to figure out where everything is at. We're already got at least one resource available, and I see some water. We've got an iron, so I think we're already off to a pretty good start here. So you can guide your craft, and we're going to try to set down right over here. And I think I see a pretty good spot to start setting up where we want to start the game. Let's see what we got here, and holy smoke! It doesn't get any easier. So you can see where we're at. We've already got some of the dinosaurs around. Those are the good guys. But one of the things you want to do is you want to get all your stuff out of the escape pod right away, because it disappears on you. And if you don't get your stuff out, you are screwed, because all your stuff, all the inventory that was in there will disappear along with it. So I think we've already spotted some resources. We've got some resources in that direction. Looks like cobalt, 110 meters, and we've got iron in that direction. So we're close to the water. So let's just kind of go right over here. You'll want to scout around a little bit and make sure you've got what you need, and or you know that you got the resources, you've got water, that there are some edible plants around. You'll see that right now I don't see anything that we can really pick yet, but we'll move on over here. And I think this might look like a fair spot over here to be able to set up, start being able to set up a base. This is a pretty nice flat spot over here that I can see. We're not all that far from at least a couple of deposits of minerals. We'll be able to place our generators and whatnot. So the first thing it wants you to do is set out your survival constructor. That is really what you do all your construction with, at least in the beginning, until you can start getting to the point of building your base. Now you access your inventory by hitting I. At least that's how I do it. Oh, and the other thing, one of the first things you want to do is take your helmet off. That way you're not using up your oxygen, since this particular planet has oxygen on it. So there's no reason not to take that helmet off, otherwise you'll use it all up. So this is your survival constructor, and we'll want to drop it over here, and so that we can place it. Oh, you don't want to hit tab. I hit that quite a bit. Used to from other games of escaping out. So pretty much, let's see. Let's move the constructor over here so it's out a little ways from the base, from where we intend on eventually building the base, which will probably be right over in this area right about here. So what you'll want to do now is access the constructor, and I hit T to do that. And you need to move over your building materials, stuff like your iron, your copper, your silicon, your Promethean pellets. Your magnesium powder, that's important because that's what you make your ammo from. So let's see. What else do I need? I think that's about it for the moment. We'll leave everything else in our pack. You'll want to equip your pistol and your bullets, although you won't need that right away. But you'll probably want to put your drill in, and we'll go ahead and do that. And then we can, let's see, I think, of course, I've got the tutorial on to kind of help so you can see what's going on. And so to access your tutorial, you could hit F1, and that takes you into your PDA. And that really kind of helps you, gives you some ideas of how to play the game and how everything works. And so you'll want to just kind of use that. I use that to really kind of get comfortable to move along. So let's see what we can do. It wants us to start adding the crafting materials, and then we add the fuel pack templates. So open the components, the template folder on the top. Okay. And we can make some promethium fuel. So you do that, go in over here, and I believe it is, let's see, which one is that? Under, one more, let's see, where is that at? We need to create some fuel packs. And right here, a fuel pack. So what you do is we have the pellets, and that's what you need to create the fuel, because that's what they use on here. So you can click on that, and it puts it down here in the construction queue, and we'll put a couple of them in there. And then you've got to turn your constructor on up here. So let's do that. And you can see it's building in the queue now. So we'll let those get started, and then it wants us at as soon as those get done, we can grab the fuel packs, because then we've got to place our oxygen generator, and that is where we'll place that down in the water. So hold on here just a second. We'll grab this. We'll go ahead and get out of here, and then we'll head over to the water and go ahead and place that generator. So far, it's been, we've been pretty, might be a little steep here, but let's see what we can do. Access your inventory, grab your generator, put it over here. Then I just use my mouse wheel and scroll down, and there it is. And you'll want to put it in. I think that's probably pretty good right there. You don't need it fully submerged. You just need it into the water. And it'll tell you to wade in waist deep, but this is a pretty deep spot right here, so we've got that placed. And so we can come up over here. And we're getting source quality 80%. I think that's about the best you can get. Now we need to put some of our fuel packs in here. So we'll put a couple of them in. There we go. And we'll save the others. And so now it's generating some oxygen, which we'll use for other things, for crafting and whatnot. So you can see this is when your next bottle will be available, and it's running. Once these fuel packs run out, it'll stop. You just have to put some more fuel packs in. So we'll check on it a little bit later. So let's see if we can find some edible plants. There's not too much of a variety, but you'll have different plants that can provide some ingredients. So this is a fiber, so we'll go ahead and pick that. That's used for making kind of a health pack. And let's see, I'm looking for a particular plant. Well, I see the medical one over here that we can use. We can go ahead and grab one of these. This is sugar cane, and I haven't found a use for that just yet. So far, so good. No problems. Here's a couple of medical plants. This is an aloe vera, so we're going to need that. Take that. We also have a pixie stock. So there's a couple of different medical plants right there. So let's see if we can find one that we can actually eat. And we should, oh, here we go. Here it is, here it is. You're gonna love this. This is great. We got corn dogs on this planet. And there we go. So now we need to consume an item. And so let's go into the inventory, and you do that pretty much the same way. You grab it, put it over into your queue or into your backpack. And then just scroll down, and then you just left click on it, and we just consumed it. Now, they don't give you a lot. Now, I'll go. Actually, I see another one over here. I'll pick another one and kind of show you what it will do as well. So, how you can tell what the values are on these. And so if you scroll over it, and you can see over on your right hand side, it tells you it's a corn dog. It gives you 50 health. And all of these materials, or all of these food items and medical items, have a perish time on them. So you'll want to eat those, or as the game goes on, you'll be able to harvest them and prepare them, and be able to preserve them so that they'll last longer. Also through the game, you also have your emergency rations, and those will pretty much restore you your full food value, or your full food bar. You have health, food, oxygen, and stamina that you use here in the game, and so your health, obviously if you're getting attacked and stuff like that, it's going to take your health down. If your food, as it starts to go down, you will need to replenish that. So, all right, so let's, so it wants us to kill an animal. Well, we're going to, it's not going to be any of these guys. I'm looking for a specific one that we'll find out here. The very first time I got in and played these games, I tried killing one of the dinosaurs, and they just took off like a bat out of hell, and I never saw them again. And I ended up, it really turned out to be kind of a cluster, if you really want to know the truth. Was not a good day for the commander when I did that. But let's see if we can find something over here. There's a couple of different ones, and we might have to wait a little bit. Some of the animals come out later at night, and it's not necessarily advisable to wander around at night, at least in your lower levels that I found. It really can be challenging, to say the least. So let's see what we can find over here. Let's see if we can find looking for a particular one, and they don't always easily come out right away, but I think if we kind of hunt around a little bit, we might be able to find something over here. Oh, I see him. I see him, the one I'm looking for. You see him over there in the distance? He's quite the critter. Not too bad. You know, you kind of wonder. You think, he's not too tough looking, but could very well be the baddest, oh, okay. There we go. We got him. We got him. You know, the cool thing about it is, I know, he looks like hell. But yeah, we're going to loot him. Hit T, open him up, and we get meat. We get raw meat. So you can click this button and take everything. There is alien parts, and I haven't figured out a use for those yet, but I will as we move along. So now we can head back. Oh, there's another one over here. It's advisable to try to take advantage of these when you see them. And I'll show you why when we get back to do the preparation. Uh-oh, reload, 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 reload. There we go. Alright, this is great. Getting plenty of meat. Again, though, they have perish time, so you've got to be careful with that. But we're going to go back and prepare these, and I think we'll do that, and then see how far along we've gotten and where what the next steps are, and then I may call this video pretty good coming up here. So let's see what we can do here. We'll get these prepared. We'll get back over to the survival, and you've got your little radar up in the upper right-hand corner up there, and that kind of tells you where everything's at. We've got the capsule, our survival capsule right there, kind of as we're heading right straight towards it. So yeah, the game itself, for being early access alpha, they've done a great job on this. I can't say enough for the developers. I haven't run into any bugs with it yet myself, and it's really truly an open world. Looking forward to getting to the point where I can start making craft. I've just in my other game, I've just been kind of working on the base and getting things set up and ready to roll. So let's okay, so access your constructor, and you've got your tabs across the top here. So we'll want to move our meat over. Double click it on there. Move them all over. Now the alien parts, they're used for processing a more complex product, so you don't have to worry about it spoiling. It does not have a perish time. The Pixie Bundle does, and so we've still got 22 hours, game hours left on it. But what you do is, now we've got the raw meat into the constructor, and you can come over here, and we have an option of making grilled steak or salami. I advise making salami. I know it sounds tempting to make the grilled steak, but your food value is the same as the salami, but your perish time is a lot longer with the salami. So it really, you do get a little more stamina, but I have not run into a problem with stamina at this point. So we'll go ahead and make some salami out of these, so that we don't have to worry about them spoiling on it. And if you do end up with spoiled food, there are you don't want to throw it away. As you get farther into the game, you'll find that it is very useful. So there we go. We've got our salamis made. And all right, so we'll go ahead and move these over into our backpack, and there we go. So salami's made. So now it wants us to craft an assault rifle. So let's also, one of the things you'll want to check, you've got if you hit F3, it will bring you to your tech tree. And so we're at level 2. We're getting close. So we're not going to be able to, and you'll find you've got to be level 3 in order to create the assault rifle. Now you have a certain number of points that you can accumulate as you level up, and then that's what you use to unlock these different tools and weapons and whatnot. So like under your base, you'll need 4 points once you get to be able to do the O2 station, or to do a fridge, stuff like that, which will help your food last longer. So let's, at this point, I'm going to save my points until I can level up some more and get to level 3 so that I can actually craft that assault rifle. So, and you can level up by picking stuff. So we can just go over here and pick some plants. We're going to need to eat, so let's pick some more corn dogs, and that will help us level up. So you get 20 points each time you click a plant, and so we should be able to actually get leveled up here fairly quickly, because we're going to need those anyway. So let's do this, We'll pick these, and let's pick some more sugar cane. Come on, come on. There we go. There we go. Over here, I saw an aloe vera. Oh, and there's some more corn dog. So let's go ahead and grab this. And we'll grab the aloe vera over here. Aloe vera doesn't perish, and neither does the fiber, so you're good to pick a lot of that. And let's grab this over here. And let's check the inventory. I think there's another thing we can do here. Yes, we've got a chainsaw, and I think we want to go ahead and equip it, because we can do something over here. We can get us a little bit of lumber, which will help us level up as well. So let's, I think, and it should be full. Yes, we have, oh no, that's the pistol. Here, let's go down, let's do this. So we have biofuel, and I believe, yeah, we've got fuel in there. So we'll give it a shot over here. But I saw a tree that we can cut down fairly easily over here. Now, I haven't tried cutting down any of the big trees, but there's also some critters that will yield you some wood as well, and you'll end up seeing those. But let's see what we can do here. And it even cuts it up and stacks it for us. How about that? So we can grab that. So let's just check the tech tree and see how we're doing on here. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. So we'll go ahead and pull out our pistol again. Hey, buddy. How's it going, man? These guys are, they become like pets. They just kind of hang around, check things out, having fun. So let's grab this over here, and let's see if we can actually, I think we can actually do some crafting of bandages, too. So we'll load those up, and that will help us level up as well. So let's throw the aloe vera in over here. We'll put those in. We actually need to eat these corn dogs. So let's put those over here, and we'll go ahead and do that. We'll eat all three of those because they'll end up perishing on us. And we've got the fiber, so now, as you can see, the bandages lit up. So what they do is they help restore around 80 points of health. So they are very handy when you start running into issues out here. So we'll go ahead and make 4 bandages, because they will be helpful. They're like a small med pack is what they are. And we'll let those get done, and I think we'll see how we're doing. We'll check to see if we can do the assault rifle. I may actually call it good right here. We're coming up on 25 minutes, and I'm trying to not let these run for very long. Try to keep it somewhere between 20 and 30 minutes, so that's going to be just about right. So we'll get this done. We'll go ahead and close this out. We'll check the see how we're doing on our level, and we're moving up. Hold on here. Actually, I think there's a there's actually a place, I can't remember exactly where it's at to show us where we're leveled off at, but we're getting close. So with that, we're going to call it a wrap here. And as always, if you liked the video, please hit the big thumbs up button. If you dislike it, well, and you thought it sucked, well, you guys know what to do. But most of all, please subscribe. It will really help the channel out, and it'll help me out a lot. That's it. Out of here. Commander Kingfish out of here.